With a breath steeped in anticipation, I beckon the unfathomable intellect of artificial intelligence, entreating it to cast its digital gaze upon the annals of time. My quest? To meticulously unravel and elucidate the echoes of similarity reverberating through the chasms of history, binding our contemporary epoch with the illustrious yet ultimately doomed days preceding the cataclysmic fall of the Roman Republic. The AI, with its circuits pulsating with the symphony of binary, would thus embark on a journey weaving through time's tapestry, seeking threads of cultural semblance that subtly connect the present with the ancient past, unmasking parallels hidden in the shadow of bygone eras. Economic inequity. The Roman Republic. During the final years of the Roman Republic, economic inequality was striking. The upper echelons of society, including senators and equestrians, amassed vast fortunes through land ownership, taxation, and exploitation of resources in newly conquered territories. These elites enjoyed opulent lifestyles, while the lower classes, comprising plebeians and slaves, experienced poverty, limited access to resources, and little political power. The stark contrast in living conditions fueled social unrest, contributing to the Republic's decline. In contemporary Western societies, economic inequality remains a pressing issue. The wealth gap has been widening, with the top percentage of income earners accumulating substantial riches, while a significant portion of the population faces financial challenges, reduced social mobility, and limited access to essential resources like education and healthcare. This growing disparity has led to calls for economic justice and reform, echoing the historical sentiment seen in the Roman Republic. Analysis. The parallel between economic inequality in the Roman Republic and today's world is striking and thought-provoking. It underscores the enduring nature of this social issue and highlights the potential consequences of unaddressed economic disparities. In both historical and modern contexts, economic inequality has been a source of social tension, discontent, and calls for change. It's a reminder that societies must actively work to address such disparities to maintain social stability and justice. Conclusion. The comparison between economic inequality in the Roman Republic and contemporary Western society emphasizes the significance of addressing this enduring issue. History serves as a valuable teacher, reminding us that unchecked disparities can lead to social unrest and instability. In our current times, the call for economic justice and reform is a response to a familiar challenge, and it's incumbent upon society to seek equitable solutions that bridge the gap between the wealthy and less privileged, ensuring a more just and stable future for all. Political polarization. Roman Republic. During the late Republic, political polarization reached a critical point. Senators and public officials were deeply divided along various fault lines, including issues like land reform, wealth distribution, and the balance of power. These divisions often led to political gridlock, where important matters remained unaddressed due to partisan conflicts. The polarization weakened the Republic's ability to respond effectively to emerging challenges, contributing to its eventual downfall. Current times. In contemporary Western societies, political polarization has become increasingly pronounced. The right and left wings of the political spectrum find themselves in bitter disputes, with each side often viewing the other with distrust and animosity. This polarization can be observed in debates over issues like immigration, climate change, healthcare, and more, leading to political gridlock and the difficulty of finding common ground. Analysis. The parallel between political polarization in the Roman Republic and modern Western civilization underscores the destructive potential of deep ideological divides. In both historical and contemporary contexts, polarization can hinder effective governance, stifle compromise, and impede the resolution of critical issues. The inability to address societal challenges due to political gridlock can erode confidence in democratic institutions and lead to social unrest. It's essential to recognize that while political polarization can reflect passionate engagement in the democratic process, extreme polarization can also foster a climate of intolerance and inhibit constructive dialogue. In today's interconnected world, addressing complex challenges often requires cooperation and bipartisan solutions, making it crucial to find avenues for bridging divides. Conclusion. The comparison between political polarization in the Roman Republic and modern Western civilization highlights the enduring challenge of balancing diverse perspectives within a democratic framework. While differing viewpoints are a fundamental aspect of democratic societies, extreme polarization can impede progress and threaten the stability of a nation. As we confront contemporary issues marked by division, it is imperative to prioritize constructive dialogue, compromise, and the search for common ground. By doing so, we can strive for a more harmonious and effective democratic system that addresses the complex challenges of our times. Populist Leaders, Roman Republic. During the late Roman Republic, a period marked by deep political and social divides, populist leaders played a significant role in the political landscape. Among them were the Gracchus brothers, Tiberius and Gaius, who passionately advocated for reforms to address the glaring social inequalities of their time. Their efforts focused on land reform, seeking to redistribute land from wealthy landowners to landless commoners, with the aim of alleviating poverty and restoring a sense of justice. Gaius Marius, another prominent populist leader, championed the causes of the common soldiers, promising them land and greater recognition within the Roman state. These leaders harnessed the grievances of the masses and presented themselves as defenders of the common people, promising to bring about change. Current times. In contemporary society, we witness a resurgence of populist leaders on a global scale. These leaders appeal to public fears, frustrations, and perceptions of inequalities and injustices that exist in various forms. Their rise is often characterized by charismatic rhetoric and promises to address these issues. They tap into the disenchantment felt by segments of the population, presenting themselves as outsiders who will challenge established elites and bring about meaningful reforms. Themes of economic inequality, immigration, national identity, and social justice are central to their platforms. The appeal of contemporary populist leaders lies in their ability to connect with segments of society who feel marginalized or unheard. Analysis. The parallels between populist leaders in the Roman Republic and modern times are striking and offer valuable insights into the dynamics of political change and public sentiment. In both historical and contemporary contexts, populist leaders emerge during periods of perceived inequality and discontent. They capitalize on the dissatisfaction of the disenfranchised and use it as a driving force for change. The appeal of populism often lies in its promise of swift and radical transformation, a response to a perceived status quo that has failed to address the concerns of the common people. However, the rise of populist leaders can also raise concerns. Their rhetoric, while galvanizing, can be polarizing. It may lead to division within society and strain democratic institutions. Populist leaders often challenge the existing political order, which can result in instability and unpredictability in governance. As with the Roman Republic, the effectiveness and consequences of populist leadership depend on the context and the ability to enact meaningful reforms while maintaining democratic values. Conclusion: the comparison between populist leaders in the Roman Republic and current times highlights the enduring appeal of leaders who promise to address social inequalities and perceived injustices. Whether in ancient Rome or the modern world, the rise of such leaders underscores the significance of listening to the grievances of the marginalized and addressing pressing societal issues. However, it also serves as a reminder of the complexities and challenges associated with populist movements, including the potential for division and instability. As we navigate the complexities of contemporary politics, it is crucial to critically assess the intentions and actions of populist leaders. Balancing the need for meaningful reform with the preservation of democratic values remains an ongoing challenge. By learning from history and analyzing the consequences of populist leadership, we can strive for a more equitable and stable future. We trust you found enjoyment in the first installment of our series, Echoes of History. In this multi-part exploration, where we engage AI to critically analyze and highlight the striking cultural parallels between our contemporary world and the pivotal era preceding the fall of the Roman Republic. Ensure you don't miss the forthcoming second part of this thought-provoking series by liking, subscribing, and activating the notification bell. Your support is invaluable, and don't forget to post your thoughts in the comment section below.